Well, good evening everyone. How are you? I hope everyone's keeping well and fine. Well, good evening everyone. I hope everyone's keeping well and fine. I just thought I'd introduce that. Sorry about repeating myself, to DXTL TV from the touchlines, and also welcome to all our Spotify viewers and viewers. Hope everyone's keeping well out there, and I hope you're enjoying this murky weather, to be honest. And I don't think it's going to be snowing over Christmas, so if you're all ready to go, thinking you're going to have snowball fights on Christmas Day, waking up to a blanket of snow, it doesn't look like by the weather forecast at the moment. It's going to be mild, dry and a little bit sunnier. Well, that's Christmas for you. That's 2024 going into 2025. Well, what more could we say? We are on Spotify, we're on DXTL TV from the touchlines, and we're just hoping that each and every one of you are going to have a fabulous Christmas. I hope you've all got your Christmas shopping. Here's me telling, I hope that you and each and every one of you have got your Christmas shopping in. Well, unfortunately I haven't, not yet, but I'm hoping to be finished by Monday. Yes, Monday. The reason being, Saturday and Sunday is for grassroots football and Premier League football, isn't it? And I know all the girls out there will be like, oh no, it can't be, we need our shopping, we've got to get our turkey in, we've got to get the veg in. It's all one day. How many people have you seen with about 10 trolleys and about 2 of them living in the house? I've seen loads of them racing, getting as much in as they possibly can for that one day, maybe 2 days if you only like to shop at supermarkets, and some of them are closed. That's what Christmas is all about, I suppose. We don't talk about toys, we don't talk about Father Christmas as we really should do, because it's all for the kids, isn't it? We're talking about food, not presents, not Santa coming down the chimney, and he's going to be coming down the chimney very, very soon. How many more sleeps is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sleeps for you kids out there. So you've got to be behaving, and I hope you have been behaving all year round, because Father Christmas is on his way. Yes, Santa is on his way, so I hope you've all been great out there. Normally I put a little Santa suit on, but unfortunately there's apologies for our young commentators. They're normally here on the Friday, but obviously they've all finished school now and they're doing their Christmas shopping. They've got to get the mums and dads presents in, because they've been looking out for them right the way through the year. And young Jaden has started a job, would you believe? So good luck to Jaden. Hopefully he'll be back in the new year with a million things that we've got to get done. And Dan, obviously apologies for Dan, he's been studying hard on his exams and he needs to put his feet up, relax before he finishes his last weekend refereeing. So good luck to you, Dan, as well. Let's hope you enjoy your weekend of refereeing, officiating. And Dan, young Dan, is one of the commentators who started through Don't Cross the Line. We encourage Dan to take up the whistle, and he's loving it. He really is loving it. He's taking up the rules, the regulations, the laws of the game, talking to committees, talking to parents, mums, dads, talking to the kids on the football pitch, and also those referees, all his mates. He's one of them now. Yes, he's one of them. You know, those referees that you managers or you parents, did you see the referee we had this week? You know, all that young kid, absolutely thriving, loving it, and we're over the moon that young Dan is one of the ambassadors for Don't Cross the Line as well. So we've got to wish those lads a very Merry Christmas, because they won't be back till the new year, and we're looking forward to hopefully something big and new to introduce to our youngsters as well. Yes, they're here, we're giving them a voice on Friday evening for our young commentators. We probably give them a better title now, because they started that big now, they're massive, you know. So good luck to the lads, especially Dan and Jaden. They're doing a brilliant job, so we'll be in touch just in the new year, and they'll be here in the studio making made up that we've got Spotify going. They will. Anyway, YouTube, we're on that as well, so please tune in to all the social media channels. Our links will be sent out, and we're looking forward to really making an impact here, not just now, through 2024 and 2025, and especially with all the FA changes. There's going to be a lot, and we'll be bringing that up at the very start of the season. No use giving you the burden on that one now. You've got your final games this weekend. Go out and enjoy them. Remember the man in the red suit, he's coming soon. Yes, he's coming to visit you children, so you've got to be on your best behaviour on and off the field of play. And we will get reports in. If you haven't been as well, mal@don'texttheline.com. Mums and dads, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, and nans and granddads, send in the messages to us if the children have not been behaving, because we can get a first class message over to Santa himself. Believe me, I know him personally. Like I do know quite a few people involved in grassroots football, and you managers out there, you've been absolutely brilliant over the 24-25, and my honest opinion, the verbal abuse and the aggressive behaviour has really calmed down about. Yes, it's still going on, we see reports, but I think it's been very, very good for from the start of the season up to now. The second half of the season, we want this respect on and off the field of play. Note in your diaries, please, the 12th of April 2025. That is our Respect Awareness Weekend, and we do have the Premier League, the PGMOL Limited officiating on that weekend at Premier League games, wearing, yes, our t-shirts during the warm-ups in support of yourselves, grassroots referees, and the kids on the pitch. Because if you are targeting that referee for abuse, then unfortunately the kids are going to be subject to that abuse as well, because they can only hear it and it'll put them off their game. So there's safeguarding incidents straight away, isn't it? If you are an irate parent, spectator, having a go, or even a manager or coach having a go at the referee, each time that they blow the whistle, you are questioning their decision, and that's wrong. Get on with the game, encourage the kids to play football and enjoy it, develop their skills like the referees will develop their skills as well. That's all we ask. Go out and enjoy your game of football, and please just encourage the kids. That's all we ask the spectators to do. We don't want irate spectators. And while we're on the subject of grassroots football, everyone knows that I'm basically, or one of the leagues that I'm based in is Jeffrey Humble, and I go there quite a lot, and we talk to the staff. As you know, staff doing an absolutely brilliant job at Jeffrey Humble, really, really friendly, and those big queues, to get them down, not a problem, and the smiles on the faces of all the staff are absolutely brilliant. They're all young staff there, all making an effort and trying to make sure. You can't turn around and say, you know, as a parent, as a mum and dad, prices, can they come down? Well, that's up to management, not up to the staff. So you can't have a go at the staff, but just enjoy the work that they give you over the season from 2024. They've been brilliant, looked after each and every one of you, and it has been good. And the lost properties as well, they're inundated on them. Loads of kids losing brand new coats, costing a few bob, not getting them back. It's unfortunate that these things happen. Kids, you know, near excitement, they always leave. They're lost property, so they can only give what's been given in and passed back to them on the lost property side of things. And they do a fab job on that one as well. And you're booking the pictures, they're answering the phones to your left, right and centre, and they're looking after the pictures as much as they possibly can as well. Well, on the 28th, 29th of December, all the kids then will have unpacked their brand new footwear, their brand new spanking great coloured boots. What colours are we going to see in this year? What is going to be the main factor at grassroots football? I think they're going to be red boots. That's me, because Liverpool are top of the league, and hopefully they'll stay top of the league, because we can be overtaken by Chelsea if our neighbours, our great neighbours, Everton, that's why I'm wearing blue, in a little bit of support, because they kick off at 2 p.m. on Sunday before we kick off against Tottenham. Now if they beat Chelsea, wow, that'll do us a massive favour. Or if they draw and we win, even bigger favour. But they have closed the gap unbelievably well. They've been playing well, and we just got to keep our wits about us and perform as much as we can. So jumping back to grassroots football, and Jeffrey Humble. Now it's like an open day, it's great this, on the 28th and 29th of December. It's pay and play for all day on over those 2 days, and it's a new thing. They're trying to bring the community together. So Phil and all the staff are working very, very hard. If you want to kick around, bring your ball. Don't forget, you can't go on and kick around if you've got no ball, can you? You've got your brand new football boots on. You're showing everyone what you've got, and you're starting to practice and break them in, because they need breaking in before you start up in your junior league once again. So I think it's around £3.50, which ain't bad if you've got a kick around on 3G pitches all day, regardless of the weather. So it was a little bit poor. You can play, and me as a kid, and I think most of us, we're all out there 7 days a week, non-stop. As soon as you got home from school, it was non-stop until you got called in, and that was the day that we lived for, every single day playing football. You can't wait to kick a ball. Now you can't kick a ball in the streets now because there's too many cars. So this is bringing the community together, and I think it's a great idea to see how it goes. So they want as many kids as possible, and don't forget, it's first come, first served. If you're on there, you've got to wait until spaces become available, and the staff will be manning it. They'll be making sure that it's all organised well, and you can honestly just a kick around. But what you can't have really is registered teams coming in and play on that day. If the registered teams come in, then the kids, the local kids and kids from all around the areas who the mums and dads may just drop off for a kick around cannot participate. So this is why they're not going to have games of football. If that would have been the case, it would have been a no-go. They don't want that. What they want is kids all enjoying themselves and developing their skills with their friends, having a laugh, having a kick around, getting rid of all that turkey that the mums and dads have been feeding them, loads and loads of veg, and I hope that's what you're all eating, kids, loads of veg. So turn up on that day. I think they open around about 9 o'clock. You can go out there and you can kick a ball from 350 for as long as you want. And it's, as I say, no registered teams. It's not going to be matches on there. You just kind of have a match amongst yourselves, jumpers for goalposts if you want to, but the goals will no doubt be up there. Have a kick around, get yourselves together, and I'm sure there'll be loads of adults watching how the kids develop their skills on the day. Mums and dads, you're very welcome to go along and watch your kids enjoy a little kick around themselves. Let them organise it, and that's what it should be. They've got to charge a little fee, haven't they? Because the staff are there as well. The cafe will be open, and the facilities, toilet facilities, they'll be open as well. But just think of it, all day kicking that ball around. Absolutely fantastic for the price of around £3.50. But you can confirm that. Don't just listen to me. If you give them a ring, 015 1523 7922. Ask for Phil, ask for the staff who are there, Dan, anyone who's there, they will willingly help you over those 2 days, 28th and 29th of December, all day football, till around about 4 p.m. I think it finishes. So it's well worth it. 9 till 4 for £3.50. Can you handle the pace, kids? I'm sure you can. And think of those brand spanking red boots. I'm going for red because that's the colour this year. I'm sure it's red. Liverpool win the title, it'll be red everywhere. Sorry Blues, but I am supporting you on Sunday from 2 o'clock onwards. Only on that day though, on that Sunday, and then I'm moving over to the red side of Merseyside. So it'd be great if the two teams can put in a great performance, and well done to Everton. The new owners have taken over it now, and I'm sure getting that result against Arsenal 0-0 will give those players more confidence to take on Chelsea, who are high flying at the moment. And I don't think Chelsea do like coming to Goodison Park, and they've got a lot to prove to the fans, the Everton fans, because this is their very last game unless they get them in the cup at Goodison Park in the Premier League. So I'm sure they're going to be taking that roof off at Goodison Park, roofing the stands I mean, not across. You know where I'm coming from. So young Dan would have been made up here that I'm wearing blue. He'd have been over the moon that I'm supporting Everton at 2 p.m, because I'll tell you one thing, those Evertonians will not be supporting us at 4:30 p.m. against Tottenham. Not in a million years But you've got me as supporter, Blue. I don't mind. You don't want to support us against Tottenham. I was just looking at all Merseyside wins against London opposition. You know where I'm coming from. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the Premier League on Sunday and also to grassroots football. So don't forget, the final shout for that one, 523 7922 or 151 in front of, if you're using your mobile. Get in touch with Jeffrey Humble, first come, first served, free for all from 9 o'clock in the morning till 4 p.m. Go out and enjoy yourselves and show everyone those brand spanking new boots that you've got for Christmas. And I bet you there'll be loads of blisters as well with them. There normally is. Anyway, good luck to all the kids there. Enjoy your kick around. Well done to Jeffrey Humble for opening up these days. And I'm sure you'll enjoy yourselves going on there. And it could be an in thing. If it gets full and it's popular, that'll come week in, week out. And I assure you, Phil will look after you all. And go and tell Phil that he's got to look after you, because Mal said on DXTL TV from the Touchlines show and also Spotify. You've been listening to me. There you go. Well done to each and every one of you. I hope it all goes well, and you kids out there are going to have a really, really boss Christmas. But I'll be back on a show tomorrow, and by Sunday I'll be wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas, because Christmas is on the Wednesday. I'm working on Christmas Eve in my job, and anyone who doesn't know me, I'm a support worker, so I'll be working into Christmas Day, coming home Christmas Day, and then preparing for my Sunday lunch, which will be probably a little bit of turkey and loads of veg. And then I want to put my feet up and wait for Boxing Day football as well. And that's what it's all about. Christmas, sport and Boxing Day, absolutely brilliant. I look forward more to that one than I do on Christmas Day. And it's not bar humbug, not in a million years. No, it's not. It's not. Honestly, the grandkids all looked after. Everything is bought for them. I've just got to buy 1 or 2 more presents and write 1 or 2 more cards again for Christmas, and then Mal's done for 2024 Xmas shopping, and I don't need to go to shops anymore, so I'll be concentrating on my shows here and getting them out. It's a pity, as I say, we didn't have any young commentators in, but we will get them in, and we're very closely coming to the end of the show, so you've still got time. Look, please go onto Amazon, buy this, Rookie Ref, Feeling the Football Fear. This is the book I wrote, and it's illustrated by Lauren Madder. Absolutely great team, the Tours, and I've wrote my second book as well. Look at the illustrations in there, brilliant. Great for the kids from about 7, but even adults are reading that and sending me messages saying they really enjoyed the book. So it gives you a little mention in there. It gives parents about the way they should be acting when they go to grassroots football, the way the kids are playing, the way the referee comes across. It's really, really interesting, and if you can read that out to your child, I'm sure they won't be having nightmares, because it's lovely. It's a nice little story. They'll enjoy it, and they'll thank you for it. Amazon, please get on it and book it, excuse the pun. Anyway, we're coming to the end of the show, and one more thing I must mention, don't forget, change.org, football. Are you paying too much at grassroots football? If you are, go onto our website, DXTL, push for lower costs, lower funding, lower costs at grassroots football and more funding. Change.org, look for that, DXTL, push for lower costs. Put that in, it's free to sign the petition, and we want to try and make a big thing of that over the next few weeks if we possibly can. So in the meantime, I really appreciate everything about you, everything about grassroots football. Go out there tomorrow, go out there Sunday in your last weekend of football. Respect, yes, loads of respect on and off the field of play. Look after each other. Remember, Christmas is coming very, very quickly indeed, and it's only once a year. So let's all be nice and friendly on the sidelines. Loads of respect, loads of support for the kids, loads of support for the referees, and that's what grassroots football is all about. Enjoyment. We'll see you tomorrow around about 5 p.m. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, have a little toddy or a little glass of juice if you're under 18, and we'll see you tomorrow. For myself, Mal Lane, all the team at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, and our Heart of Gold initiatives, which we'll tell you more about that as the shows go on. Put your feet up and relax. Have a great evening. Good night.